I'm going to walk you through the process of uploading a piece of art to Essential Artists Dayton. So we start at a home page, click on the account page, fill in our username and password, and click login. This takes you to the store manager page. I can see any sales that have happened, products, orders, any refunds, and settings for our store. Click on products. Click on add new. We're going to go through the process of adding a single product to the site. This is a single piece of art that we are selling, so there's only one of it. There aren't any other sort of associated things. We're not doing prints with this one. You have the option of doing that other items in here, but we're going to go focus on this as being our first video. So I leave it as a simple product, and I don't check any of these boxes. For the title, we put the title of our piece. I'm not an artist, but I do have a robot that I've built, so I'm going to put that on here. Price, you need to set up the price. Sales price is optional. If you want to put a price on there, a sales price, you can, and you can schedule it for a certain time frame. I'm doing this around Memorial Day. I'm going to go ahead and put this on the site for $10 off through Memorial Day weekend. Again, sales price is completely optional. It does show a little tag on the item that says it is on sale, and it shows you the reduced price. So it could be a way to get additional visibility onto it. The short description is what will show up to the right of the product image. This is where you need to put the most important facts about the piece. So in this case, this is a 3-inch by 4-inch robot, and the USB cable and battery are included. You want to keep this one short because the piece of art is where you want the most of the attention to be. You can scroll down here and put a much more description in the description box, and this is what will show up at the bottom of the page below the image. You can sort of fill this out with whatever you want. You can add additional images, add all sorts of things in there. I'm going to go ahead, so you don't have to watch me typing. I already pre-typed something, so I'll copy that in there. Now I come up to images. So it's vital that you have at least one good image on your piece of art, but you really are recommended to have a couple more. So I'm going to go ahead and click one. I'm going to select files, and I will say I want this image to be my primary image. So this image will be uploaded to the site. And you see in the media library other images. So this is not the first time I've run through this presentation, but so I have a couple other additional media files in here I could choose from. Right now I'm going to focus on this one that I just uploaded as the first image. So I'm going to give it a title and call it Node Robot. Now for additional images, I can come in here and I can select something from the media library if I'd like. This will be all art that you've uploaded to the site, or all images you have uploaded to the site. So it would also have your user profile picture, your store banner. But when we're adding a new piece, most likely we would need to upload additional files. So I can select that, go and select an image. There we go. And I'll add it to my gallery. Now this plus sign down here, I can click that, and that'll add a new image block. I wouldn't go crazy on this, but having 3, 4, 5 images is really nice. Give people a good, well-rounded view of the art. It could be a close-up to show the brush strokes, or it could be a staged picture that shows it in an environment hanging on a wall. Whatever works for you and whatever works for your art. I'm just going to add another one from the media library, but we can keep the upload process going as we'd like. So I've got 3 images now associated with. So the categories down here are exactly what it sounds like, categories. So you, on the Explore page, you would see that we have the different categories that describe characteristics of the art. This is a way that we pull those data. So this is a robot, not a piece of art. So I will go ahead and click Uncategorized. If you find that there is a category missing or something that does not adequately describe what you do, let me know, send me an email, and we can get it added. Tags are also a way to link between the different pieces of art. So I'll add a couple tags. And I'll scroll down to the bottom section. This section down here is vital, mostly for this one option. Most of these are populated correctly from your store defaults. I don't normally change these. But in here, you really need to click Manage Stock and set a stock quantity. If this is a unique piece of art, you would set it to 1. If this is a set of prints, maybe you'd set it to 10 or 50 or whatever, however many prints you have. By enabling the Manage Stock option, though, the store will automatically know when you've sold the last piece and mark an item as being out of stock. That way we can avoid having multiple copies of an item sold and we have to issue refunds and deal with that. So this makes things much easier. As another helpful tip, there are these tooltips on these items that will give you a brief description about what the fields are. So feel free to explore the site a little bit and see what other options there are available. We have everything in there now. We have the option of submitting as a draft or submitting it to the site. A draft option won't be visible to anyone else, but it's a good way to save your work if you need to come back to it later. We are done here though, so we're going to go ahead and submit it. There we go. So it's submitted, and it will take us back to our products page. I'm going to click the little view icon over here. And then it'll take us to the item on the storefront so we can see it. So you see we have our title here, and we have our sale price here. We have our short description right here. We have our inventory right here. We have our 3 different images that we uploaded. If we scroll down, we can see our categories and our tags, which will allow people to explore the other related items on the store. And down here at the very bottom, we have our description. That wraps up adding an individual item to the store. If you have any questions about this, please don't hesitate to reach out. It can be reached at david@essentialartistsdayton.org. I'd love to hear feedback and love to know what other videos would be helpful for you. Thank you.